little background on the Magnificent Montague. It was a situation comedy premiering on NBC in 1950, and it was running one season for a variety of sponsors, including Anderson, Chesterfields, and RCA Victor. It followed the exploits of Edwin the Magnificent Montague, who formerly was a Shakespearean actor who had to turn to radio to make a living. Edwin, who at the height of his glory 25 years ago married his leading lady, Lydie Bowen, had fallen onto hard times. Now he plays the part of Uncle Goodhart on the air, at the same time maintaining his membership in the exclusive proscenium club for practitioners of the bard's work. His overpowering fear is that the proscenium members will learn of his double life as Uncle Goodhart. Edwin and Lily live in a New York apartment with their maid Agnes, the stereotyped smart-mouth Brooklyn housekeeper. The series had its moments but had little staying power. To play Montague, producer-director lured Monty Woolley to the mic. Woolley was no stranger to radio, having appeared briefly in an equally billing CBS format with Al Jolson in 1943 and in a show with Sammy Kaye for Old Gold Cigarettes in 43 to 44. Renowned for his flawless white beard. If you saw a picture of him, he had a real full beard. Woolley even looked the part, and he was assisted by Ann Seymour, his wife Lily, and Pert Culleton as Agnes. Enjoy.
The Magnificent Montague, starring Monty Woolley. Yes, it's The Magnificent Montague, the Saturday night transcribed feature on NBC's All-Star Festival of Comedy, Music, Mystery, and Drama. Brought to you by RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, and first in television. And by Anderson, for fast relief from headache, neuritis, and neuralgia. And now, The Magnificent Montague. 25 years ago, when Edwin the Magnificent Montague, king of the Shakespearean stage, married Lily Bohem, his leading lady, the theater world shook its head and said, "It can't last." Today, Edwin Montague is Uncle Goodhart, hero of an afternoon radio program. But not a cloud has yet darkened this happy marriage. Until today. An elegant woman in an elegant New York apartment hotel enters a phone booth and dials information.
Information.
Oh, hello, operator. I would like the telephone number of Mr. Edwin Montague. I don't know where he lives now. I haven't seen him in over 20 years.
One moment, please.
I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you, alone. Boop, boop, ba-doop.
Hello. The number is circle 35643.
Oh, thank you. I'll call him. I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you, alone.
The residence of Edwin Montague and Lily Bohem. This is Agnes, the maid at the controls. What do you want?
I want to talk to Boo Boo.
Boo Boo? Are you kidding?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Mr. Edwin Montague there?
No, he's, hey, what's with this, Boo Boo?
Never mind. I'll call back.
Hello? Hello? She hung up.
Agnes, who was that?
I don't know. It was somebody calling your husband.
Oh, that's probably the call Edwin is expecting from his radio sponsor, Mr. Flugel.
Mr. Flugel?
Yes, he likes Edwin.
He must. He calls him Boo-Boo.
Boo-boo?
Honey, the call was from a dame.
Now, Agnes, stop. You know Edwin's friends call him hundreds of names.
I know, but this one's clean.
All right, that's quite enough. After 25 years of marriage, I've nothing to worry about.
After 25 years, it's time to worry.
Oh, I'll get it.
I want to be loved by you, just you, and nobody. Oh, hello. Is that you, Boo-Boo?
No, Edwin isn't home yet.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, wouldn't you like to leave a message?
Well,
We'd like to know, I mean, he'd like to know who's calling.
well, just tell him that Foo-Foo is at the Astor Hotel.
Foo-Foo?
He'll know who it is. Bye-bye now.
Foo-Foo is at the Astor. Foo-Foo.
Oh, Foo-Foo and Boo-Boo were sweethearts.
Oh, quiet. Agnes, this isn't funny anymore. I'm sure Edwin can explain. He should be back from his walk any minute. Now, the second he comes through the door...
You tackle him high, and I'll hit him low.
It's no joke. I'm going to calmly explain the phone calls and what we heard. And then I'm going to ask Edwin for an explanation.
Explanation? Honey, you gotta spring it on him. The surprise element. The trap. Just hit him with Boo-Boo. He's startled. Then you hit him with Foo-Foo. He dissolves and confesses. Then you hit him with a chair.
Agnes, trapping Edwin?
It's the only way. Pretend nothing happened. Then let him have it right below the beard.
Oh, that must be Edwin.
Now don't let him suspect anything's wrong. I'll get the door. Ah, Mr. Montague, won't you step in?
Hello, Edwin. We're so glad you're home. Did you have a nice walk?
What's going on here?
Why, Edwin.
Well, what's wrong?
Wrong? Why? Is something wrong?
There must be something wrong. Agnes greets me with a big smile.
Now, Edwin.
Says, Mr. Montague, won't you step in? The last time she said that, there was an open manhole between us.
Now, Edwin, sit down and relax. Nothing's happened. Nothing is different.
Something is going on. I come home, and for no reason, there's suddenly a horrible, friendly atmosphere around the house.
Oh, no, we're just happy.
But I was only gone for 10 minutes. What happened while I was gone? Did West Point call and say it was okay for Agnes to come back?
Oh, now, really, Edwin. Now, just sit back and let's have a pleasant chat.
Now we're going to have a chat. Bully. Now, what'll we chat about?
Let him have it.
Quiet, Agnes.
You want to chat? All right, Lily. Say something.
Boo-Boo.
I beg your pardon.
Boo-Boo.
Lily, this always happens when you have sausages for breakfast. Agnes, get the bicarbonate.
Never mind, I was just talking.
Look, Lily, I have to get to my Uncle Goodhart broadcast.
Wait, Edwin. Now, you have time. There's so much I have to talk to you about.
All right, Lily, start talking. Well, Lily.
Foo-Foo.
Foo-foo?
Foo-Foo.
Lily, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this little chat.
Now, Edwin.
We must have these little talks oftener. It's amazing how many subjects you've covered, from boo-boo to foo-foo.
Now, Edwin, Doesn't the fact that I know about boo-boo and foo-foo mean anything to you?
Yes, Lily, darling, it means a lot to me. It means, sweetheart, that we must get you to a sanitarium immediately.
Edwin!
Psychoanalysis will do wonders for you.
I am not going to a sanitarium.
No, we must face facts. A few years on the couch, shock treatments, good professional care. By and by, when no one would even suspect that my little Lily has snapped her cat.
Edwin, stop. A woman called and wanted to speak to you.
A woman called to speak to me.
Sounds unbelievable.
Sounds unbelievable.
It certainly
doesn't it?
does. It certainly does.
All right. Agnes, roll over and play dead. Lily, just because some strange woman...
This was no strange woman. This was someone you know very well indeed. She calls you Boo-Boo.
That's a new one.
She left a message. She said to tell you that Foo-Foo is at the Hotel Astor.
Gad, what's happening to the Hotel Astor?
Confess, you beast.
Edwin, if there's any way you can explain it...
No, I get it. Lily, do you actually suspect that I'm running around with a foo-foo who calls me Boo-Boo?
Yes.
Lily, you make me feel 20 years younger.
Edwin?
Suspecting me of some hanky-panky. Lily, at my age, what a nice thing to say. What a lovely gesture.
Now, Edwin, the truth.
Oh, no, Lily, if it were true, you'd be the first to know. I'd be so proud I couldn't keep it to myself.
Oh, Edwin, you're terrible.
I knew it. The worm wormed his wormy way out of it.
Oh, now, Agnes, maybe we were hasty.
Ooh, it's a we? So little Agnes had her dirty little paws in the pie? So it's we?
We.
Still trying to stir up trouble around here, aren't you, Agnes?
Edwin, please.
Maybe life is too dull for you in this house, Agnes. Maybe you miss the excitement of your old job, fixing basketball games.
Yeah, and I'd like to dribble that head of yours down the floor.
Agnes. Now, Edwin, she was just trying to help me.
Help! Oh, what have I done to deserve this? Other people have maids. We have a fifth column in this house.
All right, Edwin. So the whole thing's a little mistake.
Yeah, let's not make a federal case out of it.
How, Lily? How could you have been so foolish?
You're right, Edwin. Why, the mere thought of you and another woman. If I'd have thought twice, I'd have realized how ridiculous it is.
It is?
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
No. What do you mean?
Well,
Give it to him straight. The old gray mare ain't what he used to be.
Agnes.
So that's what you think, Lily. I'm ready to be put out to pasture?
Edwin, stop. This is nonsense. You know I think you're even more glamorous and irresistible than the day I first met you.
Really? Oh, remember the day we first met? Remember that day, Lily?
The whole country remembers it. It was the day Fort Sumter was fired upon.
Ah, my dear Agnes, speaking of firing...
Edwin? I remember that day. You were young, gay, Edwin Montague, the matinee idol. Oh, what a catch. Every girl on Broadway set their cap for you, but you always got away.
But then you, Lily, you came along.
Yes, Edwin, I caught you.
What did you use, honey? Cockroach powder?
Agnes.
That reminds me, Lily. The Air Corps asked us to send them another picture of Agnes's mouth. They need to use it as a model for their new wind tunnel.
Edwin, stop. Don't blame me for being suspicious. You were quite the ladies' man in your day.
Darling, it's been only you, sweetheart, for 25 years. No boo-boos, foo-foos, or goo-goos.
Oh, remember that song? Our song.
Oh, yes. How could I forget it? How'd it go again? Oh, yeah. I want to be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I want to be
Edwin Montague, you're a beast.
Lily, our song.
That isn't our song at all.
It isn't?
No, that's the song she was singing when she called.
When who called?
Foo-foo.
Oh, no, foo-foo again. Lily, believe me, as sure as my name is Boo-Boo, Edwin Montague, I don't know who the woman is.
Oh, stop lying. It's true. Agnes was right. You're two-faced.
Yeah, you're a regular Georgie Jessel and Mr. Hyde.
Oh, quiet. Lily, I haven't the vaguest idea why I sang that song.
It was your guilt coming out. I've been a fool.
But Lily,
Hit the road, boo-boo.
Lily, I'm innocent.
Go away. Go away.
Where should I go?
Go to your broadcast. Go to the Astor. Go to Foo-Foo.
Go to...
Agnes. Oh, Edwin, please go.
All right. If my word doesn't mean anything in my own home, it's time to go. Goodbye. Oh, no, how did I get myself into a mess like this? Who is Foo-Foo? What's that song? Oh, why can't women leave me alone?
We'll be back with the magnificent Montague in just a moment. First, here's a word from RCA Victor. There's a wealth of top television enjoyment coming your way this fall. Be sure your television set, old or new, is in peak viewing condition. Check with your local radio television serviceman. He's your neighborhood community servant, whose job it is been to keep his knowledge and equipment up to date in order to provide you with prompt, dependable service. If your own set develops trouble, your radio television serviceman will recommend the right parts and tubes to restore it to top performance standards. For example, if you should need a new picture tube, regardless of the make of your set, he'll be glad to install a genuine RCA picture tube. Repairmen know that an RCA picture tube will give you the sharpest, clearest picture your set is capable of delivering. Yes, with an RCA picture tube, you're sure of enjoying the very best that your television set has to offer. And now, back to the magnificent Montague. With his mind baffled with the identity of Foo-Foo, the mystery woman who is making his wife Lily jealous, Montague is just finishing his Uncle Goodhart radio broadcast. Listen.
And now, dear listeners, remember, keep your head high into the sun and life.
And so ends another episode of Uncle Goodhart, brought to you by Flugel Soap. And until tomorrow, when he'll be back with his friendly advice, here is Uncle Goodhart with his thought for the day.
When your axe accidentally hits your neighbor's foot and the blood spurts out by the quart, don't just stand there as he glares up at you. Say to him, "A penny for your thoughts."
Okay, you're off the air, Mr. Montague.
Thank heaven.
What a program. You sure gave your listeners something to sink their teeth into today.
Good, as long as it isn't my throat that they're sticking.
It was a crackerjack show, Mr. Montague. Oh, and here's our director, Mr. Zinzer. Good show, eh, Zinzer?
Oh, it was a double-barreled, rip-snorting wing dinger.
Oh, please. 15 minutes of the corniest drivel ever heard on the air.
You could say that again.
Please, don't say things like that. Every big stockholder in Flugel Soap, our sponsor, is in town. They're having a big meeting.
The stockholders are putting their heads together.
Yes.
Timber.
Mr. Montague, it's our sponsor. Mr. Flugel wants me to introduce you to one of our biggest stockholders. He's an oil millionaire from Texas. He came all the way from Texas just to meet you.
Oh, all right. I've got nothing else to do anyway. I can't go home. Who knows if I have a home left?
I'll bring him right up.
What's the matter, Mr. Montague? Trouble at home?
Trouble, Censor, it's a complete disaster.
What happened? The refrigerator on the blink again?
Refrigerator?
You forgot to defrost it, huh?
Censor, my job is to try and defrost my wife.
Oh, dear. I know just how you feel. My wife isn't exactly a forest fire herself.
Please, Censor, if I only had a clue. If I could only remember. Who is Fufu?
The only thing in French I remember is Nicht sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Well, that's a big help. Now, wait, Censor, does this mean anything to you?
What?
Listen, I want to be loved by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want to be loved by you alone. Well, Censor?
Please, Mr. Montague, I'm a married man.
Oh, Censor, stop that.
I've got to go and pick up your Uncle Goodhart fan mail. See you later.
Oh, Gad, what a mess.
Ah, there you are. Uncle Goodhart.
Oh, it's you, Springer.
Uncle Goodhart, I want you to meet one of our biggest stockholders, Mr. Thomas Kessler.
How do you do, Mr. Kessler?
Big Tom Kessler to you, Uncle Goodhart.
Excuse me? Yes. Well, how do you do, Big Tom?
Well, now, that's more like it. I can see right off that we're going to get along like a doggy and a longhorn. Yeah.
I'm sure we will. I understand you own oil wells?
Yeah. I named my biggest well after you, the Uncle Goodhart Gusher. And I got a ranch called El Rancho Goodhart. I reckon you must have guessed it by now. You're my hero, Uncle Goodhart.
You listen to my program?
Why, I never miss the one, sir. It's the only thing that can relax me. That and reading my bank book.
How touching.
Now, there's something I'd like to talk to you about, Uncle.
Well, Big Tom, maybe I can help you.
Well, that's the only reason I came to New York. I need your guiding hand.
What is it?
My wife, Uncle Goodhart. I'm having wife trouble.
There's another man?
Uncle Goodhart is driving me plumb loco. What can I do?
Give him the beating of his life.
Well?
A beating that'll teach him he can't go philandering around, breaking up a happy American home. Go get him.
That's all I wanted to hear. I'm riding the range.
Remember the Alamo.
I'll never forget it. Uncle Goodhart, what can I do to repay you?
Oh, please.
Oh, let me give you a bank or something.
No, thank you. I've got to get home.
All right. Now, these are the keys to my car. You drive it home.
I don't drive.
Well, then, you get someone to drive you. Now it's parked in front of Radio City. You can't miss it. It's parked from 51st Street up to 53rd. It's kind of long with the tire in the back. I'll call you, and I'll let you know what happened. I'm riding.
Oh, good old Uncle Goodhart. I can settle everybody's problems but my own. Yes, Zinzer?
Why, Mr. Montague, was that fan mail stacked up? You want to read some?
Never mind. Zinzer, could you drive?
Sure.
Well, somebody left a car with me, and would you drive me around until I've worked up enough nerve to go home? Here are the keys.
Gee, a Cadillac, a caddy. Let's drive up to the Bronx and pick up my wife. I can just see the expressions on the faces of her friends when we drop her off at the laundromat.
All right, let's go.
Agnes, I give up. I've gone through everything in his desk. There's not a clue as to who Foo-Foo is. Did you have any luck?
Luck? Like you told me. I called the Astor and asked for Foo-Foo. They connected me with the Pekingese.
Oh, Agnes, I can't believe it. I can't believe that Edwin found somebody else after all we've meant to each other. Look, I found this in his scrapbook.
What is it? His draft notice from the Civil War?
Please. Look, it's the theater program from the first Ziegfeld Follies I was in. He was saving it.
Hey, look at that. Will Rogers was in it. Eddie Cantor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's a picture of the finale. Where were you?
Let me see. Oh, here I am, between Marilyn Miller and, what was this girl's name again? Ginger.
Jenkins. Ginger Jenkins.
That's right, Ginger Jenkins.
Yeah.
Oh, what a flapper she was. Huh? Remember the song she sang in the show?
Yeah, it went something like this. I want to be loved by you, just you, and nobody.
Agnes.
I know.
Foo-Foo! Of course, Ginger Jenkins. Edwin used to go out with her before we were married. So she's the one who's been calling.
I remember that vamp. What a gold digger.
Oh, Agnes, she wasn't a gold digger.
She wasn't, huh? When she went out with the man, the fillings in his teeth weren't safe.
Oh, that's not true. She just liked to have fun. You should have seen Edwin in the Roaring 20s.
I see enough of him in the faltering 50s.
And here I was suspecting Edwin. He hasn't even seen Ginger since we were married.
The phone.
I'll answer it. Hello?
Is Mr. Montague home yet?
Is that you, Ginger?
Well, yes.
Ginger, this is Lily, Edwin's wife. Lily Bohem.
Lily Bohem? Holy cow! Are you still alive?
Oh, Ginger, come right over here. We only live a few blocks away.
Well, if it's all right with you. Bye now.
Honey, are you nuts? Inviting Miss Hot Stuff over here?
Agnes, it was so long ago that she and Edwin had anything to do with each other. There's no danger.
There ain't, huh? Old flames never die. They just get hotter.
Oh, that's silly.
It is, huh? Remember the clothes that dame used to have on and how her figure filled them? Honey, don't take any chances. Get into that new backless, frontless, topless evening gown you bought.
Oh, no, I've been saving that for an occasion.
Honey, the occasion is here. Foo-Foo's coming, loaded for bear. Get into that evening dress.
Agnes, you're right. I haven't realized what a stick in the mud I've been.
Lily Bohem rides again. Hop into that gown.
It'll only take a minute.
You need any help squeezing into it, honey? Just yell. Coming. Ah, here he is. Beau Brummel.
Never mind, Agnes. Where's Lily?
She's in her room. Don't go in there.
But I must see Lily.
Wait till she comes out. You'll see plenty of her.
I just want to tell her.
Quiet, quiet. Here she comes. Wa-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lily Bohem.
Hello, Edwin.
Hi!
Why, Edwin.
Lily, you forgot to get dressed. Agnes, for heaven's sakes, pull down that shade.
Now, Edwin.
Now, Lily, this is a respectable neighborhood.
Edwin, it's a new style. It's off the shoulder.
It's off the body. Cover up.
Oh, please be sensible.
I refuse to have my wife prancing around like a Ziegfeld Follies girl.
You seem to like Ziegfeld Follies, girls.
What are you talking about?
I know, Edwin. We found out.
You did? Oh, Lily, who is she?
Ginger Jenkins.
Ginger Jenkins. Oh, no, not that scatterbrained little flirt. Gad, is she still alive?
Not only that, Edwin, I've invited her up here.
And that's why you're in that dress.
Oh, Edwin, forgive me. It's just that I know she's going to show up here dressed to the teeth, and I didn't want to look like a drab.
Oh, Lily, how could you look drab to me? Now, get out of that G-string and put on something else.
There she is.
All right, Agnes, let's get it over with.
Okay.
Let her in.
Yeah?
Is Mr. Montague there?
Yeah, that's him.
Boo, boo.
Foo, foo. Oh, Gad, Ginger, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, I'm just a hag. But you, Edwin, you're still as cute as a button.
Oh, please.
Oh, and you still have that tickly beard. Tickly, tickly beardy.
Now, Ginger, let go of it.
I'm opening the window. It's getting sticky in here.
Ah, here you are, Lily. Look, Ginger got here.
So I see. Hello, Ginger.
Lily, darling.
I've got an idea. Ginger's all dressed. Let's go to a nightclub.
Whoopee!
But Edwin, a nightclub.
It's an occasion.
It certainly is.
Come on, Foo-Foo, let's dance.
Woo! Not so tight.
I want to be loved by you, just you. And nobody else but you. Agnes, the telephone.
I'll get it, Mr. Astaire. Hello? Uncle Goodhart? Hold it. Uncle.
Oh, no. How did anybody find out I'm Uncle Goodhart? Hello, Big Tom? I see. They gave you the Uncle Goodhart's phone number at the radio station. What? 2 detectives followed your wife, and they're together right now. Mm-hmm. Good. Do your duty. Break in. Beat him up. Hit him one for me, the skunk. Good luck.
Who was that?
Oh, some bore I met at the radio station. The Big Tom Kessler from Texas.
Big Tom Kessler? Oh, Edwin, I didn't know know you knew my husband.
Yes, I met him. Your husband?
He's a millionaire.
Get her out of here.
Edwin!
Lily, he's going to kill me. Ginger, get out the back door.
That way, Ginger. Through the back.
Oh, you must visit the ranch.
Get her out.
Open up the door. I found out who you are, Edwin Montague. Open up.
Edwin, who is that?
Never mind. All you have to remember is that I am not Edwin Montague.
Not Edwin.
Open up in there before I break the door down.
One moment, please. I'll open it.
Why, you thieving rat. Uncle Goodhart. Now, whatever are you doing in the apartment of that rat, Edwin Montague?
Big Tom.
The detectives told me they found her here.
She's gone, Big Tom. I had a good talk with both of them. Montague took her back to the hotel room.
I'll kill him. That's him. That's Edwin Montague.
Stand back, Big Tom. I'll open the door. Oh, it's you.
No, Uncle Goodhart. Well, I parked here like you told me. Here are the keys.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
Stand back, Big Tom.
Let go of me. Let me at him. Uncle.
Why, is she a beauty? What a chassis.
Chassis. Listen to him. She belongs to me. I'll kill him.
Boy, does she look snappy with her top down.
Her top down. Let go of me.
Big Tom, put that gun down. Zenzer, get out.
I'll strangle him. That's what I'll do. I'll use my bare hands.
Thanks for letting me use her. Goodbye.
Let me go. Let me go.
There.
Oh, Uncle. Why didn't you let me get him? I had him. I had him with the goods. Why'd you stop me?
Because, Big Tom, I didn't want you to soil your hands on that low, dirty snake, Edwin Montague. I want you to take your little wife back to Texas with clean hands.
Well, you're right, Uncle Montague.
Oh, I know I'm right. How I know I'm right.
Well, you saved me from myself. Tell me, Uncle Goodhart, what is your real name?
Just Uncle Goodhart.
Just Uncle Goodhart?
Just Uncle Goodhart.
Well, I hope we didn't make a boo-boo when we did this show. Now for the cast. We'll start with the ex-Shakespearean actor Edwin Montague, also known as Uncle Goodhart, who is Bob Dolan. Next, we have Boo Boo herself, our own Ziegfeld girl, Donna Amesmeyer. Then we have anybody want to hire a maid named Agnes? Sue Kaczynski. Our telephone operator was Nell Brennan. Now we have the hot mama with the hotter evening gown, Lily Bohem, Ellie Babka. Horace Springer, the radio announcer, was Jay Summerfield. Then we have Zinzer, who was misunderstood and almost killed, who we never misunderstand, Herb Thompson. And of course, how can we miss Big Tom Kessler, who was played by the quiet, Andre Dixon. And I am your announcer, Tom Duggan. Let me introduce our next month's director to tell you about our next shows for March, Sue Kaczynski.
Next month, we're going to take you back to the Old West with a good old-fashioned Western, The Lone Ranger. And we're also going to talk about something that, as they say, some things never change, but they always stay the same. We're going to talk about income tax with Ozzie and Harriet, the income tax problem. Thank you for coming tonight. Did you want to say anything else, Roger?
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for coming. See you next month.